Ok, chúng ta sẽ xem cái danh sách. Trong danh sách thì có nhóm một, không biết là chúng ta đã phân công đấy chưa? Rồi, ok, các nhóm chúng ta đã up hết các tài liệu lên trên Driver rồi. Ok, thì như cái hôm trước chúng ta đã trình bày về cái chương trình ấy, thì hôm nay các thầy cô và các anh chị sẽ chúng ta sẽ xem xét cái buổi giảng, gọi như là thử xem mỗi người đã chọn một cái bài ở trong trong cái chương trình của cái Science Cambridge Level 8, tức là nó tương đương với cái lớp 7 của chúng ta đấy, và nó có nhiều chủ đề trong cái Science này. Thì một số chủ đề các thầy cô đã chọn ở trong xem màn hình. Ok, các chủ đề chúng ta đã chọn ở trong đây. Trong cái danh sách này thì chúng ta sẽ có 5 group. Group một thì chúng ta sẽ ờ, trình bày về cái topic là respiration and moving này, là nó thuộc về biology. Group 2 nó sẽ về solution and solubility, tức là về hóa, đúng không ạ? Chemical change là cái group 3 này. Force là cái group 4 là trong về vật lý. Earth in space là chủ đề về cái khoa học bầu trời là group 5. Trước là chúng ta có cái danh sách về cái quiz, chúng ta cũng đã làm khá hoàn thiện rồi. Thì cái đánh giá thì có lẽ là chúng ta sẽ kết hợp cả đánh giá của quiz và cái này nhé thầy cô nhé, sao cả không 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 cần phải làm cái báo cáo nữa đâu. Sẽ đánh giá trên cái báo cáo này luôn theo nhóm. Thì chắc là từ hôm tới hôm trước đến giờ thì chúng ta đã có những buổi tự họp trong nhóm, đúng không ạ? Và trình bày cái bài giảng dựa trên cái danh sách này. Ví dụ như để xem cái danh sách của nhóm một của chúng ta, đây là cái tài liệu, đúng không? Chúng ta đã có hai cái lesson plan này. Mỗi cái phần bài này thì nó sẽ có hai phần là lesson plan và có lẽ đây là slide à?
Vâng, đấy là slide của nhóm một ạ.
Ok, để mình sẽ xem này. Thì ok, nhóm một đã hoàn thành tất cả các cái mục trong này rồi. Một, hai, ba, bốn, scaffolding. Như vậy thì có lẽ là chúng ta sẽ lần lượt theo từng nhóm chúng ta trình bày luôn nhỉ? Sau mỗi
Thầy
nhóm.
ơi, nhóm 4 xin
Yes.
phép được trình bày trước vì chỗ em hay mất điện ạ.
Ok, thì chúng ta sẽ trình bày mỗi nhóm khoảng tầm 10 đến 20 phút nhé. Chúng ta đã thống nhất hôm trước, và chúng ta sẽ có một cái góp ý khoảng tầm 5 phút sau mỗi nhóm. Ok. Thì bây giờ có lẽ anh mời nhóm một luôn nhỉ?
Nhóm
Ờ,
4 ạ.
bạn bạn có thể xem màn hình được không?
Nhóm 4 thôi ạ.
À, nhóm 4 à? Ok, xin lỗi. Sorry, thầy của mình vừa bấm nhầm. Nhóm 4 đúng không? Ok, tức là chúng ta sẽ chỉ để nhóm 4 trình bày. Nhóm 4 là về nhóm 4 là chúng ta là về first, đúng không nhỉ?
Về lực thầy ạ,
Ok,
vật lý ạ.
first. Đây nhóm 4
Ờ,
đang bạn có thể xem màn hình rồi. Chúng ta quên mất là các thầy cô trình bày như một bài giảng thì có lẽ là chúng ta trình bày theo ờ, thiết
thầy
kế
ơi, tại
hình.
vì bài mà chúng em lesson plan mà cho em chuẩn bị là chuẩn bị cho 90 phút, thì nếu mà trình bày một lượt theo slide em sợ thầy cô trong thời gian ngắn là sẽ chưa catch được cái idea, thì em muốn summarize các idea trước ạ.
Ok, Nhóm một
Vâng ạ.
là bạn nào trình bày đây nhỉ?
Nhóm 4 ạ.
Nhóm 4, ok. Phương Thảo đúng không?
Nguyễn Thị Thu Hằng ạ.
Thu Hằng ạ.
Thu Hằng, ok. Thu Hằng sẽ trình bày nhóm một. Ok, như vậy thì mọi người chúng ta cùng theo dõi nhé. Xong rồi chúng ta sẽ có những cái góp ý cho nhóm nếu cần thiết.
Em trình bày bằng tiếng Anh hay là tiếng Việt ạ?
Then you should speak English.
Okay. Uh, I will start my presentation about our group lesson plan. Our topic is about the chapter 8, balanced and unbalanced forces. And we choose the title forces, balanced and unbalanced forces from the pages from 149 to 151. And we estimate the duration of 90 minutes. And
Sorry, can you increase a little bit the microphone because the speaker is, I think the sound is not so loud.
okay, can you listen clearly?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will start with the lesson objectives. Uh, our lesson plans focus on the content objectives. After the lesson, students will be able to identify forces acting on an object. The second, they can draw force diagrams to show the names, directions, and sign of forces, and identify balanced and unbalanced forces. They also describe how forces affect motion. About the language objectives, we focus on the vocabulary and frames which based on the textbook. We divide it into types of forces like apply forces, push, pull, force of gravity, blah blah. Uh, we also have a group of types of effect like start to move, at rest, stay still, continue moving at the same speed, or speed up, slow down, change direction, change speed, stop moving. And the sentence frames, we will introduce some frames for students to use like an object doesn't move or moves. In situation A, the object doesn't move because blah blah. In situation B, the forces are balanced
Speak.
or unbalanced.
Try to speak complete because you don't speak blah blah. Okay.
Okay. Um, we also introduce the structure H force and Y force, produce a combined force of uh, uh, Newton. Um, S provide a backward or upward force on an object. Uh, for example, 10 Newton. We also introduce conditional type 1. For C model integration, the content the student understand and can apply balance and unbalanced forces concept and can name the relation of balance and unbalanced forces to motion and like speed and direction. For communication, we uh, we focus on the first is group discussion. The second is the presentation, student presentation about cognition. Uh, we list some cognition for students to acquire in the lesson, identify forces, classify situation, underline force diagram. They can make a prediction and explain the reason. We use some example from the Vietnamese context, like shopping carts, tug of war, uh, or car moving. For the input, we use some resources like the visual pictures, force diagram. We also prepare some worksheet for students. We use simulation for students to understand the system of forces. Uh, we also use a mini quiz for the assessment, the final assessment for the lesson. For the output, we expect students can draw force diagrams, name forces acting on objects, and they can calculate resultant force, and they can conclude the effects of force on the object. Um, for a good presentation, we expect they can practice useful vocabulary and sentence frames to describe what and how forces acting on an object. Uh, for the stage one warm up, we will divide class into group of four, and we will hand out worksheet in appendix one. I will show you the appendix. Okay.
Okay. This paper that we print for the student, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I I will show it on the wall. Okay, here is the first worksheet, appendix one. For this appendix, I will give them 3 minutes to discuss the scenario one, two, and three. The first scenario is Ming needs to push a file cabinet across the room. And here is the scenario one, Ming not pushing. The scenario two, Ming pushing but cabinet not moving. And scenario three, Ming pushing and cabinet moving. And I will ask uh, students to use words and pictures to describe all the forces they think are acting on the cabinet in each scene. And the next one, uh, they will predict and prove that the cabinet move in the scene three, not in scene one or two.
Compare.
And this next, I ask them if I change the floor, the wooden floor by the icy floor, how would the motion of the cabinet change? And after 3 minutes, I will ask the group to present their ideas, and after that, I will show them the simulation here. Um, and here is
So
the
this
box.
is in the website.
Yes,
Okay.
the simulation website. And here is Ming and his box. Now the box in the wooden floor, and here are two balanced forces. So the box is addressed. Here is the force of gravity, and here is the normal force. And because normal force equal to force of gravity, so uh, the box is at rest. And now Ming will put. You can see the Fa is the main applied force, while Ff is the friction. It's the force of friction, and we will increase the applied force now gradually. You see, and when the apply force exceed to five about 500 Newton, the box starts to move. Okay. Now, so now you have the answer, right? Uh, Next, you will have the system of four type of force. The first is the force of gravity. Then the second is the normal force. The next is the applied force, and the last one is the force of friction or friction force. Okay, and now we change the wooden floor by the ice with no friction, and now you see the difference.
Okay, this is what about the teacher will do or the student is doing?
The teacher will
Okay, okay,
play with
okay.
students.
Continue, please.
Okay, okay. Next we just use 40 Newton. The box starts to move. Okay, now you can make hypothesis. Okay, we can make the hypothesis that if we uh, if the apply force is greater than friction force, the object will start to move. If the applied force equal to friction force, the uh, the object stays still. So I will ask students to make their hypothesis.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, okay. Uh, so for the end of the workup, we will have some agree hypothesis with student and teacher will have the agree about the hypothesis. If force are balanced, an object stays still or moves at the same speed, and if forces are unbalanced, an object starts to move or speeds up or slow down. And we will prove by the simulation. The next step, the activating prior knowledge. Uh, I prepare the appendix 2 for them for group discussion, and for this part, I I expect students will work in group and will present the type of forces. I will show the appendix 2.
Mm-hmm.
So here is the appendix 2. I prepared some new vocabulary for them about the uh, types of forces. Applied forces like pushing force, pulling force, or force of gravity, weight, normal force, friction, resistance, drag force, upthrust or lift, tension. And I will give them some the idea, some image, very familiar image for them to
Okay, thank you.
get.
Can you make the presentation more compact and a little bit faster because we have no time, okay?
Okay, so here is the second activity. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
uh, After the student finish their worksheet, they will present in team. Uh, and use some new vocabulary and frame in the situation A. Forces are unbalanced or balanced, or they also use some they are the forces in this situation A are like pushing force and friction force, like that. I will give them feedback, and based on their some kind of experience, I will show them the force diagram analysis. Normally, I will use the board to draw the force diagram like that. I will show them 3 steps to draw a force diagram. First, they use a dot or a box to show an object. We show next we use the side of the arrow to show the side and direction of force. And here is some example to work with the student. The airplanes, a car moving on a box on the table. And because we have a pair of forces, so we have a new concept, resultant force, and I will introduce them the resultant force. After that, we will help them to understand the concept of balance forces. Here is an example of balance forces, and here is unbalanced forces. The next part, the teacher will help students to practice. I will help them to do the exercise 3, and they will do it. Student will do exercise 4 and 5 themselves. And for the production part, we will show them. We ask them to work in group, and each group will receive the real life scenario, and they have to discuss, identify whether forces are balanced and unbalanced, draw the single force diagram, and explain. Here is what we prepare for students, and here is the answer. Okay. We also add some frame for them to practice English. For example, the forces acting on the shopping cart are pushing force and friction. The resultant force in this case is 19 Newton. So the object will move to the right, for example. And they will do the presentation. Here is the appendix C, and here is a worksheet for them to do a work in group and do the presentation. And the last one, we will have a quiz for them. Here is a five questions, multiple choice, a short answer, and they will apply all their knowledge through the lesson to complete the quiz. And to the end of the lesson, we will summarize the key takeaway for them. So that is the end of the lesson.
Okay, finish.
And here is the end of the lesson. We will end with the summary after the quiz.
Okay, thank you. You finished?
Yes.
You hear me? Okay. Thank you very much. I think this is very good lesson, but this is lesson for 2 hours, right? 2 periods.
Yes, 2 periods.
Okay, to be also to a little bit long because I think that if you do it in one for just only one period, that's it better. Okay, and for the because the for the student of this lesson they will learn about the force. So for the objective list, I think you should make more clear the objective of this, okay, of this lesson, because in general we didn't see the objective so to clear for this for the lesson of some presentations, and in this case we are not in the real class, so it's a little bit difficult to see that, okay, but we can see you organize a lot of group working, right? Okay, so for the communication of the student, I think this is okay. For cognition, it's okay. Uh, but for the last C for culture, we didn't see something that connects to culture in the lessons, the presentation. Okay, you can you improve that for the for this lesson? Uh, if you apply this for the student in the class, in the real class.
About the culture, we use Vietnamese examples. Uh, like we use the name Vietnamese name like An Minh, Binh, Thi, blah blah. We also use the Vietnamese game like tug of war or shopping cart and car movie is quite
Ah, okay.
familiar with Vietnamese.
Tug of war. What's the name Vietnamese name?
Vietnamese name is Kéo Co.
Ah, okay. Okay, okay, very good. And they can connect with the game of other country, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, good idea. Okay, thank you, group one. We and do you have any idea for the group one? You can interrupt any time, okay, and you can give the idea for other group or the people from the same group.
Okay, group 4.
Okay.
We are group 4.
Group four. Thank you. Group four. Okay, so we continue now to the other group. Thank you, group four. We can go to group now. We can we go to group one? Group one, you ready?
Yes, group 1 is ready.
Okay, group one. So we go to group one. Group one will be presented by
Me, Nguyen.
by Mr. Nguyen.
Yes,
Okay, Mr. Nguyen.
I'll be a presenter.
Okay. Okay, you will present for the group about the respiration and moving lesson. Okay, you can share the screen.
Okay.
Mr. Nguyen. Mr. Nguyen. Okay, because we are not in the real class, so if you want to have idea for every people, if you have any idea, you can interrupt anytime. Okay, me too. I can interrupt you anytime when you present. Okay. Okay, thank you. So you can share your screen and you can begin the presentation of your to our group.
Okay, so I will start with the lesson plan of our group, group 1. Because the name of the chapter was, let me check the book again.
Can you make the text a little bit bigger?
Bigger.
Yeah, I mean the text in words a little bit bigger.
Okay, let me.
Widen it.
Is it better? Okay, okay. How about this part? Okay,
Okay.
can you see?
Okay, thank you.
There's a few things I want to. Some disclaimer first. First is that the chapter that Group 1 is working on, respiration and moving, is a really big and long chapter with many contents including. So we just want to focus on one specific part of this
Okay.
chapter, which is the skeleton, joints, and muscles. Yes, and our lesson plan, because and also this is like hypothetically a hypothetical lesson presentation, so it will be just about 20 to 25 minutes. And our objective will be mostly, I think, is because our team, all of us are primary teachers. So we will keep everything very basic, go straight forward into the lesson. Because the objective, I think, is just like grade 5 or probably grade 6. So I think will be very simple. We make it as simple as we can. The lesson objectives, the content, is identify the main function of the skeleton, as well as the joints, part of the joints, what do we know about the joints, and explain how antagonistic muscles work. The language our team use is, these are our vocabulary, mostly are about skeleton, joint, and muscles. We have the few words that is part of these three big, big, big part: hinge, ball, and socket, contract, and relax. It is all related to the skeleton, joint, and muscles. And yes, make simple sentences about movement, about these three parts of our body. And the condition is to classify types of joints, to predict movement from a joint type, and explain the cause and effect of muscle contraction. Yeah, all these are related to the topic. And through our presentation, we will show students how to appreciate how the body movement, how they move their body and how it works, and how it helps them in their daily activities, including sports, and maybe just daily activities, and connect with their own health and exercise practices. For the 4C model integration, the content, which is include with about the knowledge about the skeleton, joints, and muscles. And communication, we will use English. We will use English to describe the movement, and all related to the topic. Yeah, and everything we have mentioned in the 4C we have mentioned above here. As well, the key vocabulary. Three main part will be about skeleton, joints, and muscle. The word related to the main topic will be like skull, rib, vertebrae. It's also part of the skeleton. Hinge joint, ball is just hinge. Ball and socket joint is part of joint. Contract and relax are part of muscle. And these are the lesson procedure. So I guess I will go straight into the team's PowerPoint. Teacher, I will go straight. Okay. As a brief Yes, that is a brief of our topic. And now we'll go to the PowerPoint.
For the processor,
yes, and as I've mentioned, the objective will be like the primary students or grade 6. So we keep our PowerPoint colorful and simple to
yeah,
make it to make it very understandable. Can you all see the screen?
yeah,
Okay. Skeleton, joints, and muscles. These are 4 parts of our presentation, which is follow the PPP, the 3P method: present, practice, and production. First is we'll start with the warm up. Okay, can you all see what I'm seeing right now?
yeah. We see the slide 1.
Yes, but can you see a soccer player? Can you see a soccer player? He's moving and making a goal.
No, we didn't
No.
see anything moving.
Oh,
Okay,
okay. Then I'll go this one then.
work now.
Okay, can you see it now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as you can see, that is a world-known famous soccer player,
Yeah,
and he is moving his body, controlling the ball, dribbling the ball, and
Messi,
making a
right?
goal. Yes. So the question is, which parts or which body parts help him move like that? Help him move, help him dribble, and help him score like that. And here are our 4 answers. A is using only the skeleton, B is only the joints, C muscles, and D all answers above, which is using skeleton, joints, and muscles.
I think D.
Okay, B or D?
D.
D. Okay, I think I heard it right. D. Yes, the
Yeah,
answer is D.
okay.
All answer both, which means he is using his skeleton, joints, and muscles. And also want to say that you don't have to be a soccer player to use all those things, all those 3 to do like that. I mean, just our daily activities will also be including those 3 body parts.
Mhm.
And those are our topic today: skeleton, joints, and muscles. And let's look at here. We have vocabulary. A, skeleton, B, joints, and C, muscles. Now you're gonna match A, B, C to their brief definition. On the right side, we have the framework of bones inside the body, the soft tissues in our body that help us move, and the places where 2 or more bones meet. So which one will match to which one? A, skeleton.
In this case, you can make a number for each sentence.
Yes.
For
yes.
example, I will choose A.
Okay.
A for
thank you.
one
Then,
word.
okay, then just imagine we have 1, 2, 3 here. Yes, I
Yeah.
noted. I will note that 1, 2, 3 here. So the skeleton A will match with 1, 2, or 3.
So A the 1.
A with 1. B joints.
C the 2. And joints is the 3.
Yes, thank you, teacher. And now we will
Now I
check
am
the
student now.
yes answer. A to 1, correct. B to 3, correct. And C to 2, correct. Yes.
Thank you.
So here's the brief definition. Yes, the skeleton is the framework of bones inside the body, which is like all bones inside the body are skeleton, parts of skeleton. Joints are the places where two or more bones meet, and muscles are the soft tissues, the red part in our body that help us move. Now we will go into the detail, the skeleton. The skeleton, as we can see, we use the cartoonish picture to describe.
Yeah.
Yes, but I think you can imagine that the skeleton is a framework of bones that give the body its shapes and support it. It's like the backbone, and yeah, everything, how we move, how we touch is. Yeah, this is a crucial part of the body, and of course, we cannot live without it. The purpose that of the skeleton is to protect the vital organs, like how the skull protects the brain, here the skull, or how the ribs, as you can see, the ribs protect our organs, our inside, like our heart, lungs, and all the inside. And it supports the body structure and shape. It's like is the absolute structure of the body, the skeleton. It is enable movement by providing points of attachment for muscles and provide blood cells and store minerals. Yes, our blood are made by our skeleton. That's a fact. Next one is the joints. The joints is a place where two bones meet and allow movement. And we have some word for the joints. It's the hinge joint, allows movement in one plane, like the elbow, the knee, the shoulder, all of the things that okay, that have us push and pull our body, our leg, is all because of the joints, hinge joint. Ball and socket joint, yes, allows movement in many directions. Yes, this one is for the shoulder, the hip. The reason they call it ball and socket is because, like your shoulder, you can turn your arms around, not just like up and down. Just turn it like turn it around in the circle way, which is why they call it a ball. They had the word ball here. And the joints allow bones to move related to one another. The joint. And the next one is the muscles, are the soft tissues in our body that help us move. The muscles can only pull or contract. They do not push. And I believe that as a gymmer myself, these muscles are also help us to, it can grow and contract, relax and contract, and which can grow, which have the muscle growth. The muscles work in antagonistic pairs, such as biceps and triceps. That's like push and pull, contract and relax. When one muscle contracts, the opposite muscles relax. That is a few notes about the muscles. And now we will go to the practice. Practice 1, activity 1, matching. Look at the picture and raise your hand and match with the correct answer. Now we will look at this and we will match which is which. So as you can see here, it is a joint, but which joint type it is? Is it the hinge or is it the ball and socket?
Difficult, I guess hinge.
Okay, so let me clarify a little bit. The hinge joint is like the elbow joint, which is only like stretch and pull, and it cannot circle. It cannot like move move in circle, and the ball and socket is the one can
Okay.
circle. Okay, so this
So I
one.
guess that's ball and socket.
Now let's check the answers. Okay, it is the hinge joint.
Okay.
Because as you can see, this is the knee. This is the knee, which is only can.
Okay, the hinge in like in the door, right? Like our door.
Yes, like the door. Yes, that is
Okay.
the good example, like the door. Can only move. It can only move in and out. It cannot go in circle way. That is the hinge.
Thank you.
Yes, and this is the shoulder. So which joint type it is? If you remember what I've said, is it the hinge or the ball and socket? Now, can your shoulder move around like in the circle way?
Yeah.
Yes. So the
So
answer,
it's the ball and socket.
yes, that is correct. The answer is the ball and socket joint.
Okay.
Now, next part. What kind of joint is it? First, I think we need to identify which body part it is, and then we can have the answer. This one looks like a knee, I think. Yes. Knee. Now, can the knee move? Can your leg like move in the circle way? The knee move in the circle way, around and around.
I say yes. I know.
No, from the knee, can you circle your knee?
No, just up and down, or just go ahead or go back. So I think that it's a hinge.
Yes, it is more likely just up and down. So it is the hinge, correct? The hinge joint.
Okay.
Now is the hip of our body. This part. Now, can we move this part around in the circle way, circle shape? I think we could, right? Then this should
Okay, I don't know. Another student can help us.
Okay, Miss Tham, can you answer this? Which type of joint is it?
Oh, well, I guess this one is,
Now, can you move this part in circle?
I think, yes.
In circle,
Okay.
yeah.
So it's ball and socket, I think.
Okay, you think. And your thinking is correct. It
When
is the
we
ball
ride
socket joint.
bicycle, right?
Come again, please.
Like the way that when we ride a bicycle.
Yeah, not exactly. Like I think, like when we work
When you run,
in
when
the
you run,
PE
okay, when you run,
classes.
can the action like the ball and socket.
Yes, it is a ball and socket joint. The bicycle, I think, when we ride a bike,
I mean that's
it's more
the
like just up and down.
if it is possible, you can add some more real action that relate to the action of the ball or to the action of the type joint.
Yes,
Okay, to show.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree,
that's
but
yeah.
at the moment, we want to help the students to identify the joint types.
Okay,
So
thank
we
you.
show
Continue.
them
Please.
yes, we just show them the picture. But we'll have that part. The second activity, the pair talk. And in this part, if we're in the real class, we'll let the student sitting group sitting in pairs. They'll ask each other like, what happened when you bend your arm? What happened when you bend your arm? Like, which part of your body are you using right now? Or which type of joint you are using right now. Like what happened when you bend your arm? When I bend my arm, the biceps, which is a muscle, and the triceps will what? Yes. The bicep contract and the tricep relax. I think you can do it right now. When you can literally bend your arm right now and you can see that thing happen exactly on your body. When you bend your arm, the bicep will contract, which means it will get stiff and hard, and the tricep will relax. Like like when you go to the gym, you will see that the muscle will show up when your bicep contract. This is the part when students in class will talk with each other and we'll give them questions like this. So they can talk or they can just do it right away and see the answer in front of them. Yes. So this is just one example. This is just an example.
Mhm.
Another question, what happened when you straighten your arm? The last question is when you bend your arm, and now when you straighten your arm, what will happen with the muscles? Can you answer this question, teacher?
The bicep is relaxed, right?
Yes, that is correct. The bicep will relax and the tricep will contract, which means it will get stiff.
Mhm.
That is how muscle growth. To contract and to relax, contract and contract.
So in the screen, can we show the bicep triceps in the same picture or not? That means you can show the, for example, if we talk about the bicep or tricep, we show
Yes.
the position of them in the same time. I think it is better.
That will happen at the same time. Like when you bend your arm, your bicep will get stiff, and when you straighten,
Mm-hmm.
it will turn the other way around. The tricep will get stiff, and the bicep will
Okay, okay.
relax.
No, yeah, okay. We go back
And
later.
it go the same with all muscles, like with the abs, with the shoulder, all kinds of muscle. That is how the gymmer gain their muscles by contract and relax, contract and relax. That's how muscle gain. And yes, activity 3, we have mini demo demonstration.
Mm-hmm.
So in this part, the student will be the one demonstrate. The student, one student is the bicep, the other is tricep, and they use a ruler as a bone to act now pulling, contract and relax. Yes. Like the last part of the activity 2 is more like about ask and answer. But in this part, we will let the student to actually engage by demonstrating how the muscle work, how the muscle grows by, contract and relax, contract and relax. Yes. And we come to the conclusion and some quiz. One, can you name one function of the skeleton? This one we have mentioned from the second part. It helps us move. It supports the body. A. No. Question 2. Give one example of a hinge joint. Or which body part is the hinge joint? A, the shoulder, B, the knee, C, the hip. So the hinge joint is like the door, which is just move in and out, up and down, in one straight line. There's no circle in the movement. So we can clearly see that the answer should be B, knee. Yes, because shoulder and hips can move in circle. Yes, so the answer is B.
But my
And-
knee can move in circle.
What can move in circle? Knee?
I guess my knee can move.
I think in a way, yes. I mean, all knees can move, but it's like that's not exactly a circle. It's more like an
Okay.
ellipse or ellipse shapes, but like in a real circle, like a
Interesting.
360 degree. That way more likely only the ball
Okay.
only the ball joint. Yes. Question 3. Which joint can move in many directions? And
I
the
think
answer.
you should go a little bit faster, you.
Okay. Which muscle contracts when bending the arm? Which muscle contracts? Which muscle work when bend the arm? That is A, the bicep. And this is the writing exercise. And here's a few recap. The skeleton. The purpose is to protect, to support, and to help us move. Okay. And there's a homework. And that is the end of our team's presentation.
Okay, very good. So the lesson is finished.
Yes, the lesson is finished.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Very good. I think this is very interesting, and we understand how about the skeleton and movement of the body, and we see a lot of activity, a lot of quiz, or a lot of how to say that, a lot of game that you create in the lesson. So I think this is a good lesson. But for the same with the group 4, you should make more clear in the objective. For the objective, I think that the objective of each lesson, you should copy this. For example, when we teach about the lesson of the blast, they in the book. Okay, you can see my screen. No. Okay, for example, I share my screen. It's this one. Okay, for any book, in Vietnamese book or Cambridge books, for the first chapter, in the next of the title, you can see a lot of you will learn. What you will learn, what student will learn. So this is the objectives of our lesson. Okay. So for example, in the lesson of skeleton or etc., or this is human and respiratory system. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 objective. Okay, for example, if you have the period 1, you will complete 3 objectives like this. You just copy this in the objective of the lecture. So that is I mean, when you say about objective, you should try to say exactly in the book. Okay. And the presentation of Mr. of group 1, I think is good. It's had a lot of informations, and it's for the 4C, the content, the communication, the cognition, and the culture. Okay, it is okay for 4C, but for the cultures, maybe try to we should try to us more activities to show the content, to show the some other how we say that, to show more the information of the cultures for this lesson. It is not so too easy, but we should try to find out some more activities or some more games, okay, to enhance more the cultures from this lesson. um, and for the communication, I think uh, because you don't organize the class in the group, so for the communication we should improve more the way of students will discuss together or to debate together to learn, okay, because for some games that you organize in this, almost of them is in the form of a quiz. So I think for the communication we should improve, or we should add more activities uh, to make it more clear.
Teacher,
Mm-hmm.
uh, like I have showed, this is like I have said, this is like a
Uh-huh.
brief presentation, yes. And and basically everything we show up here is a very brief
Okay, I
uh,
see, I see.
presentation. And we do include some pair works because
But in the real class you can add some more group working, right?
yes, we can do that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think like the activity 3, like when they can show demonstrate how the joint, the muscle and skeleton work, I think that part can change into the group work. Like they
Uh-huh.
will see how, yeah, one guy will
Okay,
demonstrate for,
they can learn from that. Okay. Okay, thank you.
yes,
Very good.
yes. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, so we can go to thank you, Mr. Nguyen, right? Uh, Thank you, group one. And now we go to the next presentation of group two. Group two, you ready?
Yes. Hello, teacher.
Okay, so I will close this. Stop sharing. You can share your screen.
Okay. So now first I will share our lesson plans first.
So this is the group two,
Group
right?
2, yes. Group
Group
2.
two is about the solution and solubility.
Can anyone see the screen?
Okay,
Yes, teacher.
yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
So
proceed.
let's go through our lesson plan first.
Mhm.
So the topic we'll study is concentration of solution, which means nồng độ dung dịch in Vietnamese.
Yeah.
And our student will be in grade 8, and the duration of the lesson is 45 minutes.
Yes.
Regarding the objectives, the student will be able to define what is meant by concentration of a solution. Next is to distinguish between soluble and insoluble substances. So it means hòa tan or không thể hòa tan được. Các chất có thể hòa tan và không thể hòa tan được.
Yes.
And we have some real examples. And also we will learn about a process of dissolving. So dissolving here it means hòa tan. And also to distinguish between dilute and concentrated solutions. It means dung dịch loãng và đặc. And we have some examples, real example with that. Um,
Actually, about saturation point, we have no reference related to that. So um, we haven't finished that part yet, and we'll finish it later and send to you. Also about language objectives. So yeah, okay. So about the key vocabulary, we will introduce solute and solvent. So these two words students have learned before in chapter 4. And so in chapter 5, we only review it briefly before
Yeah.
starting the lesson. And then we will concentrate on these vocabulary regarding the sentences or structures or the grammar. Here it's the structure we use to describe which substance is the solute and a solvent. Also dilute and concentrated. Because why? And we will explain more in our lesson. Um, okay, so about the 4 C's. First, about the content. As I mentioned before, we have the concentration of solution as a topic, and they will know the core knowledge about mixture of solute and solvent, and also dissolving process. Um, Also, some key terms about solution. Next, communication. We will we will use the vocabulary to form structures about solution, um, or describing the process of dissolving, etc. And also, moving on to cognition, they will know how to compare between soluble and insoluble substances, analyze the concentration change when we change the amount of solute or solvent, and also the dissolving process. Um, Regarding the cultural or community, we conduct many real examples within the lessons, so they can have like have a more look into the real life examples, like for example, sugar in tea or salt in the water. Okay, so um, uh, we will go briefly through the lesson procedure. So first, we have a warm-up video about an experiment. Um, when you put some sugar into water, and they will have a brief revision about solute or and solvent that they learn in chapter 4, and then we'll go straight into our lesson today. Um, with presentation about what it is to call soluble and insoluble substances. And next, we will have some exercise to practice, of course, with guided and independent. Um, and then students are going to have a production at the end of the class. For example, they work in small groups to design and present a simple diagram or short oral presentation to explain the experiment that they carry. So that is about our lesson plan. Now I will share in detail with our presentation. So give me a second.
Okay.
Teacher, is it so far clear to you?
Oh, we didn't see. Okay.
Okay. So here's our PPT.
Okay, it's clear.
Yes. And teacher, I want to add some of our group members to be the student today. Is that
Yes,
okay?
of course.
All right. So let's start our lesson. Hello, everyone. Today we're going to talk about concentration of solution. Do you know what is concentration? Yes or no?
No,
No.
teacher.
No. Okay, if it's a no, let's watch a video first. It's an experiment.
Have you ever wondered how sugar dissolves in water? It actually has something to do with the way the water molecules interact with the sugar molecules. When you first pour sugar into a glass of water, the sugar is still visible. This is because the sugar molecules have only just been exposed to the water molecules. They have not had much time to interact. The sugar molecules are still attracted to each other. As the sugar is stirred into the water, the sugar seems to disappear. But it doesn't really disappear, does it? No, both the sugar molecules and the water molecules are still present. The reason the sugar seems to disappear is because the sugar molecules are more attracted to the water molecules than they are to each other. When the water is stirred, the sugar molecules mix with the water molecules. The water molecules insert themselves between the sugar molecules and begin to surround each individual molecule. The once clumped together sugar molecules are now more attracted to the water molecules, which is why they easily separate from each other. When the water molecules surround all the sugar molecules, the sugar is dissolved.
Okay, students, what can you see in the video?
I see water
The sugar is still
and
visible.
sugar.
Yes, water and sugar. So first, when you put some sugar into the water, can you still see the sugar?
Yes.
Yes, very good. But later, when we mix it, can you see it now?
When the water is stirred
No.
No, right? So this
around
is
each
called
individual
dissolve, right? And yes, so with the two substances, sugar and water. Now, tell me, which one is solute and solvent? Can I call Queen, please? What do you think?
Sugar is solute and water is solvent.
Okay, class, do you agree?
I
Yes
don't
or no?
know.
Yes.
I don't know. Okay. So lastly, last time we learned about this, and Queen is correct. I'll give you a sticker. All right?
Thank
So
you,
sugar-
teacher.
Yeah. Sugar is a solute and water is a solvent. Anyone remember which one is called chất tan in Vietnamese?
Mhm.
Is it solute or solvent? I'll call Phương, please.
I think that is the loot.
Solute. Correct. Very good. And how about dung môi? Which one is dung môi?
Solvent.
Solvent. Okay, excellent. Very good. So everyone, one more time. Chất tan is called solute.
Solute.
Say with me. Solute.
Solute.
All right. Very good. And dung môi, we have solvent.
Solvent.
One more time. Solvent.
Solvent.
All right. Excellent. Very good. And moving on to today's lesson, we have a new word right here. It's called solution. So in a solution, how many things can you see?
Two.
There are
Two.
two. Okay. Which are they?
Solute
Solute.
And
and solvent.
okay, very good. So we have a solution is a mixture of a solute and solvent, right? Okay. So in the video, we can see a sugar solution is made. And here is how. First, what do we have here?
Water. A cup of water.
Water. And later, what do we see?
Sugar.
Sugar.
Very good. And after that, can we see the sugar now?
No.
Nah.
No. So I call it dissolves or hòa tan. Okay, dissolve means hòa tan. Right. And when the sugar dissolves into the water, we say sugar is soluble in water. Sugar is soluble in water. Everyone say with me. Sugar
Sugar.
soluble
In water.
Very good. Okay. So can anyone make a guess? What is soluble here? What does it mean in Vietnamese? Come on.
Chất tan.
Oh, okay. Chất tan, có thể hòa tan. Okay, which one is correct? Class?
Thể hòa tan.
Yes, it means có thể hòa tan. Okay. Sugar có thể hòa tan. trong nước. Very good. Okay. So one more time, everyone. Soluble.
Soluble.
Excellent. All right. So let's move on. So I have a question. Do all substances dissolve in a solvent? Yes or no?
I
No,
think no.
teacher.
Yes.
Okay. So one says yes and others say no. And I have to say, yeah, most of you are correct. Not always. Why? Some substances do not dissolve in a solvent, and so they are called insoluble. Insoluble. Okay, everyone say insoluble.
Insoluble.
One more time, insoluble.
Soluble.
Insoluble.
Excellent. So it means we have soluble, có thể hòa tan. So here it means
Không hòa tan.
yes, very good. Không hòa tan. Excellent. And let's have some. Okay, here is an example of an insoluble. Okay, so let's watch it together. All right. What can you see in the video?
Sand.
Sand and very
Water.
good. So at the end of the video, can you still see sand?
Yes.
Yeah. So it is insoluble. All right. Very good, everyone. So that is about soluble and insoluble. Let's have more examples. On the screen, I have 6 pictures, and now I want you to categorize which one are insoluble and soluble. I'll give you around 1 minute to think. Okay? And I will call some of you. All right. So I think you all have the answers. Let's hear more. Okay. So first, let's start with soluble things. Which number do you choose, everyone?
Four, four, and
4
six.
and
6.
okay, very good. That is also my answer. So now we'll practice speaking with this structure. Something is soluble in something. Okay? And here in the question we have in what? In
In
water. Very good. So please help me use this to fill in this. Okay? So Quỳnh, please, can you do it number 4?
Yes. Salt is soluble in water.
Very good. Excellent. How about number 6? Let's call Tiên, please.
Baking soda is soluble in water.
Okay, excellent. All right. Tiên, can you say this one more time? It's not banking, it's baking. Baking soda.
Baking soda.
Very good. Okay, 1 star for you. Now, how about insoluble? I want to hear more with number 1.
Chalk.
Chalk. Okay, chalk is
Insoluble.
Insoluble.
in.
In
water.
Okay,
Water.
very good. Number 2.
Sand.
sand.
Sand
Is
soluble.
Insoluble in water.
Water.
very good. And number 3.
Log.
Wood.
Okay, log of wood is good. Okay, which one is good? Okay,
Log in insoluble.
insoluble in water. Very
Water.
good. Number 5.
Oil.
Oil is insoluble in
Soluble
water.
in water.
Okay, excellent. Very good. Everyone, you all get 1 star. Okay, nice. So here we have insoluble and soluble substances. All right. Can anyone give me more example about insoluble substance in water? More example?
Rock.
Rock, right? Okay, good.
Diamond.
Diamond, all right. Anyone else?
Money.
Money. Okay. It's good. It's good. Thank you.
Not sure.
So, not sure. All right. How about soluble? More example, please.
Coffee.
Ice.
Coffee. Yes. Ice.
I
Okay,
don't know.
correct. Don't know. All right. I think it's enough. Very good, everyone. 2 stars for each of you. Good job. So now let's talk about dissolving. Do you know what is dissolving? We mentioned before. It means
Hòa tan.
oh yes, hòa tan. Okay. So here on the screen, I have 3 steps. This model. Okay. Let's have a look. With number 1, when you put solute into solvent. Okay. So you can see here these small circles are called particles. Particles. What does it mean?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. So in Vietnamese, it's called phân tử. Okay, các phân tử, dung môi, and các phân tử, chất tan. All right. So, in picture 1, let's look at the solute particles. Are they still a whole? Yes or no?
Yes.
They're still a
Yes.
whole. Yes, very good. In picture 2, are they still a whole?
No.
No, they break away, right? And how about number 3? Where are they?
Everywhere.
They're everywhere,
Together.
right? Yes, they are around the solvent particles, right? They're around the blue circles here, right? Correct. Very good. So this is called the dissolving process. Okay. How about concentration of solution? Look at here. From cup number 1 to cup number 5. Can you see the differences?
The color.
Different.
Yes.
Ah, the color,
Yes.
very good. So, what happened to the color?
Light to dark.
Ah, okay, it goes from light to
Darker.
darker. Right,
Darker.
excellent. Yes, very good. So, this is because of the numbers of spoon, of powder, solute, right? It increases, and it changed the color of the solvent. And if it changed very little, it's called dilute solution. And if the change is big, we call concentrated solution. So,
Sorry,
how?
Chan.
Yes, yes,
Can
teacher.
you make it a little bit farther?
Faster. Okay, okay. So it means. All right. Okay. Sorry, teacher. Right. Let's have a look into real examples.
I have a solute of copper 2 sulfate. I'm just going to put a little bit into the beaker on the right. It is fairly water soluble, so it should dissolve fairly readily, pretty easily. More of the copper 2 sulfate. So the definition of a dilute.
Okay, so you can see this one is lighter and this is darker, right? Excellent. So everyone, one more time, say with me, dilute solution.
Dilute
Dilute
solution.
Concentrated solution.
Concentrated
solution.
solution.
Okay, very good. And next we have the practice where we answer some questions. So here are 6 questions. Which one is solute, solvent, and solution? And yes, we'll go through quickly. And which the second question is to give an example and point out the solute or solvent. And next is to a multiple choice question. And next is a scenario where we mention a glass of tea with a teaspoon of sugar, and will it be dilute or concentrated? And the answer is dilute. Okay, and next we dig into more real life examples. For example, here we have nail, and we have the nail polish, acetone and nail polish. and to ask students to choose which one is solvent and solute. And after that, we will ask them few more questions. Why does nail varnish come off in water? And the answer is because it is insoluble, and we use the same structure we learned before. And lastly is the production, where we place some scenarios for students. For example, here, a bowl of soup, and you put some salt into that. For example, here is too salty, and you have to explain why. And here are also multiple choice questions, so it's kind of easy for them to choose. In stage 3, we have assessment. From here, we will have some exercises. For example, true or false. The second, okay, we add more. I think that is the end of our presentation. Thank you, teacher and everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
So you finish?
Yes.
Yeah,
it's
thank you
the
very
end of our
much. Very
presentation.
interesting lessons, and we say a lot of information in the presentations. I think this is good, and this is I think a difficult lesson because we have a lot of new concept about the chemical, right?
Yes.
So for the vocabulary we have you talk about the particle. I think particle is not a phân tử, mà phân tử là molecule. Particle in physics we call là một cái hạt, hoặc là chúng ta có thể xem nó là một cái gì được, một cái phần tử nhé, không phải phân tử nhé.
Dạ vâng.
Ok. Particle ví dụ như tất cả các cái hạt chúng ta là electron rồi proton rồi neutron, chúng ta gọi là đều là particle. Tất cả cái hạt gì chúng ta mà tìm thấy đều là particle. Molecule nó là với là phân tử, thì nó chỗ đấy em để ý một tí. Ok, thank you. For the objectives, I think this is clear, and you organize a lot of interesting activities for the students, and for the contents, that is good. But because I think you use this lesson for 2 hours, right?
Yeah, 45 minutes.
45 minutes. 45 minutes. Okay, so if it is in the real class, I think that is possible. And for some question, maybe that is a little bit so difficult for the students, for new concepts. So I think for the questions, when we do the game or the quiz, you can reduce a little bit the level of the knowledge in the question. Okay, I think it is the better.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, we maybe if we have time we will go back, but now thank you once again for the presentation of Chang, and we go to the next presentation of the group 3.
Okay, hello teacher and friends. So we are the last one, so I try to finish it as soon as possible. Okay.
Last one, no, I think this is the last one. This is last one.
Yeah, we are the last one. Okay,
so
we are group 3. Yeah.
Group
So
3. Oh, sorry.
yeah.
Group 4, 1, 2. Chang, group 2, right?
Yes.
So now we go to group 3.
Yeah, group 3.
But
So
we have a 5 group, right?
we have 4 groups.
4, 5?
5, teacher.
5. Okay, so this is not the last group.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we are
have
group
one
3.
more group, so please can you make a little bit faster?
Yeah, faster. I'm sure I will be faster,
Okay.
as fast as possible.
So
Okay.
once again, group you are group 4,
Group 3.
3. Okay.
Group 3. Lesson title: Ectothermic and Endothermic. Grade 8, 45 minutes.
Ectothermic and endothermic.
Okay. Ectothermic and endothermic.
This is
So the main important thing,
chemistry, right?
yeah, the main important thing is the learning objective and language objectives, the most important. So we will focus and we work together, divide the part, and each person we do it we together to do this. And the melting student can distinguish between ectothermic and endothermic process and make it related in the real life application. And what is the ectothermic and endothermic reaction? And the last one, we let the student do the simple experience as class, like a freezing ice and ice melting. Then when they observe, they know what it is. And language objective very important as well, because we are learning English integrated with science. So the language we let the student learn today to understand what is ectothermic and the word they want to express something like the release the heat or the absorbs the heat. So all the things all the language is important one. So object content and language. And let me come directly to lesson procedure, okay? So warm up and activating prior. So when we're leading, so the main thing today, so we let's make the questions like what do you feel cold? What do you feel hot? And when you do feel cold because of the weather or something like that, all the word that we need to be coming to the next sentence, next content, like it's hot, it's cold, it's melting, it's freezing, something like this. So all the example or the question we give just related to the most important thing today is the presentation of what is the ectothermic and what is endothermic.
Okay. I think.
Yeah, in the input presentation, the first thing we let students understand the definition of ectothermic and endothermic. Quá trình tỏa nhiệt và quá trình thu nhiệt nó như thế nào. And we also use the picture, the video. Okay, let the video and let the student understand the definition, and then let them observe watch the video, and they see what is the process and identify the ectothermic and endothermic. And then we go to practice. Practice, we do the two activities. The first one, let them matching the picture. Matching picture, we let them do in the pair work. It means two of them can discard. Okay, this picture is an ectothermic, it's only the endothermic. Okay, so after the pair work, we come to the second activity, the worksheet. We give the worksheet for students, and in the worksheet, they have to fill in the blank of the word like decrease, increase, because when you teach students, they will tell the teacher, teacher, ectothermic, it means the temperature go up. We should correct the student. Temperature decrease or temperature is increase, not go. Temperature not go up. Temperature increase. So this one very important. When we teach the student, they have to use the correct English word, and this is an activity for to identify the word, fill in the blank using the word that decrease, increase, absorb, release. Okay, and come out with the production. Production, we also have two activities. The first one, we let the students create a mini poster. Okay, the group is a group of 4, and they draw. Okay, you can draw anything in the real life. You think this is activity is a ectothermic, and this one is an endothermic. Okay, and they can role play to present the poster. The second activity, we let the student conduct a simple experiment to create like ectothermic reaction, like a freezing ice. And the endothermic reaction is the IQ melting. When they observe it, okay, it's the ice, but when freezing ice is the ectothermic, but the ice melting is the endothermic reaction. So the last one, we use a quiz to identify the process, understand the student understand or not. Something we use a quiz to check and get the feedback for student. And let me finish it quick, and we can come to our presentations. Okay, our work we work with each other, so we will have some people. We divide each person to do each task. Okay.
Okay, we can see it.
Okay, so I can pass this one, learning objective, language objective. I will talk already, right? Now warm ups. Okay. Everyone, can everyone see my presentation?
Yes, okay.
Hello, Tu.
Yes, I'm here. I'm ready.
Yes.
Okay, can you you can show a slideshow.
I saw it already.
Yes, you need to slideshow to presentation.
Everyone, can you see my presentation?
Yes, but you need to start the slideshow.
To make full screen.
Dạ, thì chuyển qua cái phần chỉnh cho phần trình chiếu luôn á chị.
Okay, let's talk. Okay,
Okay, you can make it full screen or not. It's no important. Okay.
Is it okay?
Yes, yes, it's okay for me. Okay. Okay, I will do it. Good morning, class. It's great to be here with you to our science today. And last time we studied about the topic 6.3 measuring temperature change. You know the temperature change to identify the chemical reactions. And today we continue with the new topic, endothermic and exothermic processes. Okay, look at the picture. So can you tell me what is happening? Yes,
the ice.
Right. Yes.
Melting.
Yes, the ice cube is melting. That's good. And the second question is, when the ice melts in your hand, do you feel hot or cold? In slide 5.
Very cold.
Cold.
Yes, perfect. And so please move to the slide number 7.
Can you move the slide, Miss Dương, Miss Sunny Dương?
Miss Jung, can you move to the slide number 7?
I cannot. When I saw up, so I cannot see the slide number. So let's talk, okay?
Okay,
Yes.
that is slide.
Let me show the screen.
You can
Slide
go-
7.
You can go back.
Chị Dương ơi, để em chia sẻ màn hình nhé.
Okay, or Tú can you share screen?
Okay, so look at this.
Okay,
Bạn-
you will see the screen.
Bạn Hiền say, okay, good. Yes, what is happened, and the answer is cold. Thank you so much. And now please move on to the next part. Look at the picture. So can you tell me what's happened?
Fine.
Yeah, it's a fire,
I can
but
see the fire.
yes, but my answer is the candle is burning. Yes, and the second question is, when the candle is burning, the surroundings will get A, hotter, brighter, or B, colder and darker. Which one?
Hotter.
Yes, great. The A, hotter and brighter. Okay, that's good for you to review some information about the temperature, hot and cold. And now we move to the second part, activating prior knowledge. And I would like to ask you some question in details, and you try to explain the phenomena. If you cannot give me the accurate answer, you can use the structure, I guess, and I think. Because you do not know exactly the answer, you can give me a prediction. You can use the structure, I guess, and I think. So my question is, why do you feel cold? Who knows? I assume that you answer my question, and the answer is because the ice absorbs heat from your hand. Okay? Please move to the next part. And why do the surroundings of the burning candle become hotter and brighter? And the answer is because it releases heat and light into the surroundings. So we have a mini game in the next slide. Okay, I have 3 key terms: burning, melting, and freezing. And I also have 3 pictures, 1, 2, and 3. So please match the key term, the picture. The first one, burning. Can you guess? Yes, correct, nice. And how about the melting?
Picture 1.
Perfect. Last but not least, freezing is picture 2. Okay, well done. Yes, and I would like to show you the first one in picture 3. It talks about the burning, and you need to remember that burning releases heat to the surroundings get warmer. And how about the melting? Melting in picture 1. That is the process that absorbs heat, so the surroundings get colder. Last but not least, in picture 2, we talk about the freezing, which releases heat, so the surroundings get warmer. And you can see that I underline some keywords, and they are very useful for you to study this topic today. And so, please to move to the next part. So, you know the melting ice, and you know the burning candle, and it's related to 2 new key terms, endothermic and exothermic. Also, what does it mean, endothermic and exothermic? This is the reason why we study in this topic today. So now we move to the next part.
Okay, everyone. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, good. So now we move to the first reaction, exothermic reactions, phản ứng tỏa nhiệt.
Yes.
Okay, everyone, look at the picture of the burning flame. If you touch the burning flame, do you feel hot or cold?
I feel very hot.
Yeah, you feel very hot because it releases heat, right? So a chemical reaction in which thermal energy is given out is called an exothermic reaction. So everyone, repeat after me. Exothermic reactions.
Exothermic reaction.
Very good. One more time, please. Exothermic reactions.
Exothermic
reactions.
Thank you. Okay, so these are some examples of exothermic reactions. You can see in the first picture, the combustion when fuels and other substances burning. And the second picture is the fireworks. And fireworks use exothermic reactions. And the next examples. Okay, can get this one? Do you know this? Omaji, what is it?
It's the noodle, teacher.
Instant noodles, yeah, but it's more special. It's a self-heating hot pot. So the white one is the self-heating pocket. When you pour the water into it, the water boils. The water boils. So the calcium oxide reacting with cold water, this is so exothermic that the water boils after a few minutes. You can see in the yellow line, the calcium oxide with the water produces calcium hydroxide. And now let's move on the next reaction. Okay, yes, okay, sorry, here, here we have the video about the quicklime and water exothermic reaction. Okay, let's watch the video together, everyone.
Stop taking meeting notes and let ClickUp AI Note Taker do it for you. It allows you to focus on your meetings, not your notes.
Dado que la cal viva es muy irritante, utilizaremos gafas de protección. Voy a poner agua en este vaso. Vamos a utilizar este termómetro digital para medir la temperatura del agua. Dado que es bastante cáustica la cal viva, para no estropear la sonda, le voy a poner un guante. Voy a colocar un trozo de óxido de calcio en el agua. Observamos cómo reacciona al contacto con el agua. Pasados unos minutos observamos cómo se ha deshecho la piedra de óxido de calcio. Vamos a introducir la sonda del termómetro.
Cô giáo ơi, tôi nhanh cái này đi, không muộn quá.
Y observamos cómo ha subido la temperatura del agua. Al reaccionar el óxido de calcio con el agua, se produce hidróxido de calcio y calor. Es por tanto una reacción exotérmica, desprende calor. Tenemos aquí una piedra de óxido de calcio a la que vamos a añadir un poco de agua. Con este termómetro de infrarrojos mediremos la temperatura. Observamos cómo sale un poco de vapor y se desmenuza la piedra. Vamos a ver la temperatura ahora. Vemos cómo la temperatura ha subido bastante, aunque no es igual en las diferentes partes de la piedra. Aquí, por ejemplo, sube a más de 100 grados Celsius. Bien, pues esto, insisto, es una reacción exotérmica.
Okay, so because we are in an online class, so we don't have chance to do the real experiment. So we just watch a video about that.
Yeah.
So now, so now let's move to the next reaction, endothermic reactions, phản ứng thu nhiệt. So you can see here the melting ice cube, and if you touch it, you feel cold because it absorbs heat. And a chemical reaction in which thermal energy is absorbed from the surroundings is called an endothermic reaction. Everyone repeat after me. Endothermic reactions.
Endothermic reaction.
Endothermic reaction.
Very good. One more time, please. Endothermic reactions.
Endothermic
Endothermic reaction.
Okay, very good. And here are some examples of endothermic reactions. Okay, look at the orange things. Do you know what is this? Can you guess?
Vitamin.
Oh, yes. Yeah, very good. Yeah, vitamin C. And if you put the vitamin C into the cup of water, what happens?
It dissolves.
Very good. Yeah, it dissolves. It dissolves. And this is a dissolved effervescent vitamin C in water. And next example. Okay, do you know the blue pack? What is it called? Do you know that?
Cold pack.
Yeah, it's the instant cold pack. And the cold packs can ease the pain of a sports injury. Some contains ammonium, chloride, and water, which are mixed together when the cold pack is needed. So everyone, remember, exothermic reactions release heat, while endothermic reactions absorb heat. Okay, everyone? Yes, so now let's move to the next part.
Teacher, because we have only a short amount of time, so I just introduce some activities that we have for the student to practice the knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have the practice. So here, exercise number 1, we will let the student with a matching activity, and the student have to look at the pictures on the left, and they will see some things like an ice pack, the fireworks, the ice cubes, and the student's task is to decide is this process endothermic or exothermic. And they will work in pair to match a picture to the correct category. And we will give the student 2 minutes, and then we will check the answer together. That is the exercise number 1. And I have to say that the exercise is like organized really clearly for the student to understand the 2 processes. And here, the exercise number 2, they have to fill in the blanks with some words: decreases, increases, absorbs, and releases. And this task is for the student to understand and identify the they have to define 2 processes they are exothermic and endothermic, and they have to fill in the blank to complete the model sentences out loud together. So here we have the 2 definitions. And the last exercise is a model example, and we will show them the example. Combustion is an exothermic process because it releases heat and increases the temperature of the surrounding. And we will use these sentences as a model to describe other processes. Here we have 4 processes here, and the student have to use the 2 model sentences to explain the 4 processes, and they have to write 2 or 3 sentences for each picture, and they have to work individually for 5 minutes, and then I will ask them to share their answer aloud. And the next one, here are the answers. And the next one is experiments. We will let the student to making hand warmers using calcium chloride, and we have the video, the model video for them to to guide them how to make it.
That means they will do a real experiment.
Yeah, the real one. But maybe that the time in the lesson is not enough for them, so I will give them as a homework, and we will take the production after that.
So the homework at home.
Yeah. And the next one is production. We will divide the student into groups of 4, and to encourage collaboration, share ideas, and also teamwork skills. And the task is to create a mini poster, and each group have to design a mini poster. The content is that they have to draw 2 examples of exothermic reactions and 2 examples of endothermic reactions from daily life. The teacher will give some suggested example like burning wood or melting ice to support the students. And here, about the poster content of both visual and also the text, the student have to illustrate with drawings or cut and paste the pictures for their production. And also they have to add a short explanation in English. For example, freezing ice cube, they have to write when the water freezes into ice cube, they release this heat into the surrounding. Since heat is going out of the water and into the air around it, freezing is called an exothermic process. They have to do it exactly like the example. And in this way, the product combines science content, and also language practice. And after that, after finishing, each group have to present their poster in front of the class. And this activity builds confidence, speaking skills, and also creates an engaging learning atmosphere in the classroom. And the last activity is assessment and feedback. In here, we like the teacher will do it like observation and also the quiz with the answer, and we will see if the student can answer it correctly individual. Here are some questions. For example, define an exothermic process and give one real life example. And we are checking the students' understanding about the processes learned in the lesson, and also check their understanding in the real life as well, if they can give an example or not. This is the same. And here, they have to distinguish between two processes, exothermic and endothermic, by matching. Here we have we checking their critical thinking about two processes, if it harmful or beneficial effect. So that is in our lesson. Thank you very much, teacher.
You finished?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, thank you. Very good. I think that is good for the presentations of the lessons. But for the experiment that you make the student to do at home, please be careful, because when we give them something to do at home, I think we should do the exercise, simple exercise, theory exercise. Should not do the experiment in at home. Okay, the experiment.
Yeah, we have to. We will remind the parents as well.
Experiment normally we will do it at the class. Okay, because we have to supervise the students for the security, for the safety, etc. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you for your reminding. Yeah.
And I think this is enough information about the lessons with a lot of activities, and from the activities the student may get the knowledge, get the information, get the contents of the lessons, of our lessons. If other group have any question, you can give the question for the group 3. Okay, if not, because we a little bit less, so we go directly to the group 5. Group 5.
Hello, teacher.
Okay. So group 5, this is the last presentation, so please make a little bit faster. Thank you.
Yeah, I want to try. Can I share my screen?
You can share your screen. You say it?
Yeah. The topic of my group is about asteroids. It belongs to chapter 12, and we choose the first lesson.
Okay.
So during 45 minutes, we will, sorry.
For one period?
Yes. One period, yeah. For 45 minutes, and we choose the content objectives is by the lesson, you will be able to describe what asteroids are. Like there's some information about composition, size, orbit, location in the solar system, and the student can explain how asteroids form and describe how scientific is they will give some evidence of the scientists about asteroids, and present observation and measurement in appropriate forms like chart, poster, oral report, and distinguish between asteroid planets and other celestial objects. And the language objectives is use a key vocabulary. At the end of the lesson, students might know some vocabulary like asteroid, asteroid belt, orbit, Trojan, planetary system, and hypothesis, evidence, observation, and measurement. And they will know some sentence like they can explain an asteroid is. Asteroids formed when scientists support this hypothesis with evidence form, and the data show something like this. And yeah, the lesson was produced. First of all, as a warm-up part, we will show a short video about the disappearance of the dinosaur, and the student might want to ask why dinosaur was disappeared. Because of the giant rock in the earth. And the teacher will explain, so this is the giant rock is asteroid. Yeah, so the vocabulary asteroid will be showed. And then teacher will show the picture of the solar system that includes some planets, the sun, and asteroid belt. And this is teacher will ask what is between Mars and Jupiter. So yes, that's the asteroid belt. And then we will introduce some vocabulary, so students can learn some vocabulary like this one. Yeah, asteroid, orbit, asteroid belt, children's. And there are some vocabularies, and then students will have a look at the book, and they will find some, read it and find information about asteroid. And they, after that, they have an activity. They can give some information about it. What is asteroid? Yeah, and this is the and then the input activities to answer the question what are asteroids is teacher will prepare 3 posters of Ceres, Bennu, and Itokawa. So this is the gallery walk activity. The student we will give the poster for each student. For example, the first poster is for group 1, the second poster is for group 2, and the third poster is for group 3. And the first time they will come to the poster and they will fill in the blank. Like we have some information like the size, the orbit, and composition and the structure of the asteroid, and they will fill the blank. And after 2 minutes, they will walk to the next poster to check their friend's answer, and they will add more information if they have. And yeah, so the next activity. So after this activity, the student will know about three main asteroids in the textbook, and the teacher will sum up the information. And then this is the next part: how do asteroids form? The student will give the teacher will give student each group some cards, and they will have to arrange it into correct sequence, like this is arrange following the pictures in the correct timeline of the story about the information of asteroid. So they will know the timeline to us of the asteroid. And this is how do asteroid form. And the next part is practice. Teacher will provide a poster about let's see. Oh my God.
From lasers.
I'm sorry for doing this. Just about Psi Chi. Yeah, the poster about Psi Chi. Oh, no.
But Psi Chi, what is Psi Chi?
Yeah, oh, I'm sorry. That is the production activities, and this part.
Okay, so do you have a small presentations lessons?
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna explain this part. I know, I remember. Yeah. So the teacher will give the students some evidence cards about how scientists say about asteroids. How can they find? Yes, and the student will find at least 3 pieces of the evidence to supporting to the idea. Yes, and then the output, the student will with the poster of Psi Chi. Yes, and the last part is assessment and feedback. The student will play a game, the quiz game, and at the end of the lesson, teacher will sum up the lesson. Yeah. So I will show the PowerPoint of my group.
Yeah, please.
Teacher, my group already record a video of the presentation part. Can I show it? So because
if it is the time is so if it's the time is long, you can make it
only 30 minutes about the presentation
okay.
part. Yeah, thank you.
You can skip some part if it is not important.
So because the student have to look at the book and find the information, so it's difficult to when I ask you to give me an information, right?
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello.
We're going to need a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Hello. Today is the new lesson of chapter 12, topic 1. Okay, to start our lesson, let's look at the video, and I want to ask you some questions. The main question is, what happened if a giant rock hit the earth? Let's go.
66 billion years ago, dinosaurs roamed the earth, and then they suddenly became extinct. So what happened? Well, no one knows for sure. We're going to look at the more obvious theory as we try to answer the question, what happened to the dinosaurs? There was a long time ago, our planet was a different place. It was hotter. Plants and animals were bigger. And well, there were dinosaurs everywhere. But to really understand what happened on Earth, we first need to look to outer space. Scientists believe a single massive asteroid struck our planet 66 million years ago. Think of an asteroid as a giant rock floating through space. But this particular asteroid It entered Earth's atmosphere like a fireball, tearing across the sky and finally crashing into the Gulf of Mexico. The impact was so powerful that it picked up rocks the size of buildings and sent huge clouds of dust into the sky. Then came a chain reaction of disasters, including forest fires, earthquakes, and massive meteor waves. It's believed that most of the life on Earth died off shortly after the asteroid struck. In the days and months after, the sun's point was blocked by dust and thick fog, and the Earth became very cold. This caused plants to die, and without plants, plant eaters began to die. And without plant-eating animals to eat, the meat eaters died off too. After ruling Earth for 165 million years, the age of the dinosaur came to a sudden end.
Okay, so do you know what happened?
The dinosaur died.
Yeah, it's called Hughes crater, right? So now look at my picture. What do you see in the picture?
Solar system.
You can see this one is Mercury, right?
I can see
Sun.
the sun,
Yeah, sun.
the earth.
Okay. Yes. Do you know the names of planets here? This one.
Mercury.
Oh, very good.
Mercury.
Mercury,
Earth, Mars,
Venus, Earth, yeah.
Jupiter.
Mars, yeah. Yeah, good. Saturn, right?
That's all. That's all. I
Yeah,
know.
planet. How about this one? You know? Do you know what is it? And this is the thing we can learn today. Okay? This is the things between Mars and Jupiter, and it's called asteroid belt. Okay, now, so everyone, there's some vocabulary we can learn today. Repeat after me, please. Asteroid.
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 Asteroid belt.
Asteroid belt.
Orbit.
Trojans.
Chosen.
Asteroids.
Chosen asteroid.
Asteroid.
Planetary system.
Planetary system.
Hypothesis.
Hypothesis.
Evidence.
Evidence.
Observations.
Observation.
Measurements.
Measurement.
Okay, yes. So there's some vocabulary you can meet in the lesson today. And now let's read the book, page 248. Okay, and can please give me some keywords to show that. What is asteroid? Okay, let's go. You have 2 minutes. Okay, time's up, class. Now tell me, what is asteroids?
Asteroids are small rocky that orbit the sun.
Very good. Who else? Who can try? Yes, please. Tell me.
They are too small to be named.
They are too small. They are too small.
Too small to be planet.
Yes. Who else can give me an answer?
Usually have no atmosphere.
Okay.
They
thank you so
have.
Yes.
They have no atmosphere.
Okay. No atmosphere, right? What else?
No atmosphere. They between Mars and Jupiter.
Correct. Anything
That's
else?
all I know.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay, so to sum up, asteroids are small rocky objects that orbit the sun. They are too small to be planets, and they usually have no atmosphere. Many have irregular, lumpy shapes, and most are found in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. Okay, so now I have an exercise activity for you. Can you see that I have some poster around our world? It's about some main asteroids. You can see in the book page 249. Okay, the whole class will be divided into 3 groups: Group 1, Group 2, and Group 3. Picture A, the first picture here is for Group 1. You can go. And picture B is for Group 2. And picture C is for Group 3. You will come to the poster and write some information about asteroids. Okay, you have 2 minutes to complete your answer, and then after 2 minutes you will change the picture, you will change the poster, you move to your friend's poster, and you will check and give some more information if you want to add. Okay, you have 2 minutes. Let's go. Right, time's up. Now let's move to your friend's poster and check. Now time's up. Time's up. Let's move to the third picture. Okay, thank you so much. Now Group 1, could you please tell me about the first asteroid? Do you know this name?
Ceres.
Good job. Now tell me some information about Ceres.
Size about 900 kilometers.
Okay, it's 940 kilometers.
40 kilometers.
Yes.
Composition carbonate chlorine, light sulfate.
Good job. And how about the structure?
About structure rocky by thick layer of ice containing water.
Yes, good. And
is orbit between Mars and Jupiter.
Very good. Thank you, Group 1. Group 2, and you tell me about the next asteroid. Its name Bennu.
Bennu. About 500 meters. Composition organic compound water bitter.
Organic compounds, water burning mineral. Yes. And the last information.
Orbital period about 1.2 Earth year. Allow to Earth every 6 years.
Very good. And the last picture is about Itokawa. Yes. Please, Group 3. Group 3.
Yes. About Itokawa. About shine.
What is the size of this asteroid?
It's about 535 meters.
Size.
Okay.
535 meters.
535 meters times 249
meters.
94 meters. Yes. And times 209 meters. Okay.
Composition rocks, silicate, and nickel iron.
Yes. And the orbit?
So this period is about 1.5 years. Earth year.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that's good. Now, so the next thing you have to learn is how do asteroids form? Okay, look at this. I have some cards here. Okay, each group have cards on the table. Can you see it? Now, you have 3 minutes to rearrange this. Let's look at the book. Okay, look at the book, and you can find the you can rearrange it. Okay, let's go. Yeah, this activity, they will rearrange these cards, and then we'll check the timeline, the timeline when asteroids become. Yes, and that is the presentation part of my book.
Okay, it's finished.
And the next activity is practice.
Okay, you can describe brief describe.
Yeah, the part practice, we have two activities. The first activity is asteroid evidence hunt. The student will collect some evidence of the scientists that they think that it's true. At least 3 evidence, and then they show to the class. Yes. Here, collect at least 3 pieces of evidence to support the hypothesis asteroids were made from the early solar system. Yeah, and the next activity is this is the exercise in the book. Page is on the page 251. Yes, they will label the names of planets. And the asteroid belt, we will label the name. Yes, and that's the end of practice. And then we have a project for students. We will provide some information about Psyche asteroids, and the student will make the poster. And the last part is game and assessment and feedback. We'll organize a game. The student will choose a number of the question to answer, and then they will throw the dice to get points for their teams. Yes, and the teacher will sum up the sentence by some question, and the student will write the sentence and some vocabulary they already learned. Yes, that's on my presentation.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Yes, teacher.
Thank you very much. The last group, I think this is for the solar system and the Earth and the asteroids. This is a difficult subject because students, it is new for students. The best way to teach this subject, I think we should prepare the model, because the model of the Earth, of the solar system, for example, and the model of some asteroid, that is easy, make the lesson become easier. Okay, if we have time, we should prepare the model. You can describe in the lessons. In this lesson, you use a lot of picture, for example, a lot of type of scaffolding, but the way the model, I think, is the best, and it adapts very well for the subjects of the solar system. But anyway, the lesson is good, and I think it is satisfy the 4C for the clue. Okay, and you can improve it in the real lesson in the class if we have time. And for all of you, I think the lesson of own group is good, and I believe that you can use the techniques to teach in the real class, but we should improve more the knowledge about the subject, because we see that sometimes we are not in the direct group in the main field. So we should improve more the knowledge of the fields, for example chemistry or physics or biology. I believe that we teach well. Trong các cái đánh giá thì mình nghĩ là tất cả các bài đều rất là đạt yêu cầu, và các bạn đã có cái sự áp dụng rất là tốt trong các cái cách giảng dạy, các cái tiến trình giảng dạy ở trong các cái quá trình của môn science. Có những cái chỉ một số cái điểm mà về cái về những cái chuyên sâu để chúng ta có thể dạy học sinh tốt hơn, thì có lẽ là chúng ta phải đọc thêm cái kiến thức cho nó tốt. Thì mình nghĩ là các bạn sẽ dạy rất là tốt các cái kiến thức bằng ngoại ngữ. Và cái mà chúng ta luôn phải chú trọng, tức là làm sao để trong cái quá trình mà học sinh nó học thì chúng ta sẽ cho nó học cái ngoại ngữ đồng thời khi nó học kiến thức. Và lấy cái học sinh lấy cái cách mà học để nó chuyển thành từ cái cách học, từ những nội dung đấy mà nó chuyển thành những cái kiến thức ngoại ngữ luôn. Nó chia sẻ lẫn nhau giữa kiến thức và ngoại ngữ. Thì đấy là cái cách, cái mục đích chính của cái mục tiêu chính của cái CLIUS method. Nhưng mà trong các cái nội dung thì tôi cũng đánh giá là các bạn đạt yêu cầu. Và cái group 1 thì mình nghĩ là có cái trình bày, xin lỗi, cái group của bạn Quỳnh Trang có trình bày rất là tốt. Sau đấy là cái group về cái trình bày về biology, skeleton, moving objective thì cũng là tốt này. Và group của trình bày về cái exothermic và cái endothermic rất là tốt. Trình bày về các cái solar system và về cái force trong physics thì chúng ta cũng có thể là chú ý thêm, và mong là tất cả chúng ta sẽ cùng nhau cải thiện cái bài học để có một cái giờ dạy tốt trong tương lai khi mà chúng ta cần phải dùng. Thì cái đánh giá thì sẽ gửi cho các thầy cô sau. Thì có lẽ là cái video thì cũng đã ghi lại rồi, chúng ta sẽ có thời gian chúng ta xem lại để cùng rút ra những kinh nghiệm. Và có lẽ là các bài giảng thì đã hoàn thành, có lẽ chúng ta cũng đã muộn rồi, hôm nay chúng ta kết thúc ở đây thôi nhỉ. Các thầy cô có câu hỏi gì không ạ? Hello. Okay, so thank you. If we have no questions, we finished here, and wish you all the best. We see you later. Xin chào các thầy cô nhé. Và chúng ta sẽ
Cảm ơn thầy ạ.
có gì chúng ta trao đổi với nhau trong nhóm sau. Muộn rồi, xin cảm ơn các thầy cô và xin hẹn gặp lại nhé. Mình sẽ gửi cái clip này lên trên gửi cái file này lên trên driver sau để chúng ta cùng xem lại nhé. Ok. Bye bye ô.
Thầy ạ.
Xin chào.